Why did Cain come back? Cain's return story has been a hard sell, particularly for longtime young and restless viewers who aren't buying the backstory, but also for those who have picked out a plethora of plot holes along the way. Be sure to vote at the end, and let us know if we missed any as we run down the top 10. 1. From Grifter to Greatness. Believing that Cain Ashby, a bartender and grifter from down under who job-hopped continuously, rose to the level of Victor Newman in 6 years is a stretch. Of course, as soap fans we're used to suspending disbelief to a certain extent, but this pushes the limits. Of course, part of the explanation for Ashby's meteoric rise is that he had help, which brings us to our next point of contention. 2. Two-bit tutor. Supposedly, Cain's father, Colin Atkinson, taught him how to build an empire to rival Victor Newman's in just 6 years using legal means. The problem? Colin was never that good at anything from what we know. He was a failed mob boss who once was chased down by a mob of angry cattle ranchers and spent most of his time being caught out whilst trying to scam people. To suggest that Colin possessed this untapped font of knowledge and never bothered to use it to enrich himself is approaching the impossible. 3. Swept under the rug. The whole premise behind Chance being brought to the chateau and ultimately losing his life was that Cain believed someone was trying to kill him. If everything he did was legit and legal, and no one in Genoa City knew what he was up to yet, who was out to get him? It leaves quite the hole in the plot, and in Chance's death, to leave this key point unexplained and sweep it under the rug. 4. What's Cain's endgame? We can understand Cain wanting to take Chancellor back from Victor and give it to Lily after the way she was duped out of the CEO position there and told she belonged at Winters. But why does he need to have Jabot, Newman Enterprises, and all of the real estate in Genoa City? We have no inkling of his true motives, and as time drags on, we care less and less about this latest business story. 5. Woefully unprepared. We're supposed to believe that Cain is a mastermind who rose to Victor's level in 6 years and has a grand plan to take over all of Genoa City, and yet he's still recruiting. Instead of executing a cunning scheme with pre-planning and precision, everything's hinging on him taking chances on the likes of Phyllis and Billy.